Darren, I guess has it been a bit of a whirlwind 48 hours? How's it been for you getting actually here and involved with all the other squad?
Yeah, it's happened pretty quickly, to be fair. I mean, I've been on, obviously, the manager, Paul, for a bit now about getting out on loan and playing some games, and obviously I've heard that Brighton were interested in. And yeah, this week's been a bit hectic, but yeah, I'm glad to finally be here.
How important is this period potentially for you in your career?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, it's just about getting back and playing games again now. I mean, I've spent far too long not playing football, and as I said, it's a chance for me to go and play some games and get some minutes under my belts and get some sharpness back.
How important is it, sort of, the team you're playing with, in what position you're playing, in what sort of formation you're playing? How important is that to you and your game?
Not really. I mean, I've been playing the game a while now, to be fair, so the formations and stuff don't really. I'll just try and adapt to how the team plays. As I've only trained with the team once, so hopefully it will start to gel straight away, and hopefully we can start winning some games.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to sort of hit the ground running tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be.
What sort of? I mean, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? You join a club and there you go. It's Fulham. That's just typical, isn't it?
It is. It's a strange way. I mean, when obviously I knew there was a chance, I think it was on Tuesday morning, Paul Pullman said that there's a chance you can go to Brighton on loan. I think I'm going to let you go, because at first I wasn't allowed to leave and go anywhere. So obviously on the Tuesday when he said that I could go, I just looked at the fixtures and obviously I looked straight away and it was Fulham. So it couldn't be any better.
What sort of reception do you think you might get from the away fans then?
I don't know, to be fair. I mean, I didn't really play too much when I was down there. I mean, obviously we got relegated while I was there, so probably mixed, I reckon.
You managed to sort of get over to the Amex and have a look. I know you haven't actually played there yet, have you?
No, I haven't played there. I played the old one
with Dean
10 years ago now. I think
a bit different.
Yeah, right now. But I mean, the training facilities here and stuff are second to none. To be fair, it's fantastic.
And of course, from what you've seen of, I don't know how much you've watched Brighton in this season already, what have you made of the situation that you're coming into?
They play good football. I mean, that's obviously one of the reasons I came to Brighton, because they do play good football. Like they play like a Premiership team. They try and pass the ball and they do things properly. It's just obviously unfortunate where they are in the league. But I said, if I can come down here and help, I know it's only 28 days, but if I can come down here and help and put all I can into these 28 days, and hopefully I can help win some games and move up the league.
Open-minded about longer-term future?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, anyone who's known me for, as I said, I've been playing for a while. For me, it's just about playing football, like to work hard all week and be sitting on the bench on the Saturday or potentially not playing at all is hard to take, and there's only so much you can take. And obviously I've reached my boiling point now, and as I said, I'm glad to be here and hopefully play some games.
Is this sort of been the worst period of your career, would you say? Because you've obviously had some amazing highlights with England. Yeah,
100%. I mean, under Paul's first season was difficult, but yeah, as I said, this last season is probably a bit more difficult because pre-season went well. He brought me back in, I was in favour, and then even though the team struggled to score goals and win matches, I still wasn't given an opportunity to play. So obviously, as I said, there's only so many slaps in the face as such you can take before you have to go and look elsewhere.
Lovely, thank you.
Hi Darren. How important was it that Joe Bennett and Gary Gardner are here? Obviously players you know from Villa.
I mean, it wasn't obviously a massive factor, but it always helps because obviously I know them guys really well. Obviously I knew David Stockdale from England and playing with them at Fulham, so them guys there, they were on the phone to me from a while back to get me down and to come and play and stuff. And as I said, there's only so much you can take, and as I said, I'm glad to be here and I'm happy to be here and playing football.
What do you make of Brighton's position at the moment, where they are in the league?
It's a bit false, I think. I mean, especially with the football they play. I mean, if you look at some of the possession stats and things like that, I mean, they batter teams, but unfortunately just haven't got the wins. I mean, I don't think they've lost many games, but they've drew an awful lot. So I say if we can turn them draws into wins, and that's fantastic, because they're still picking up points even if they are drawing. But if you could turn them 1 point into 3, then it makes a massive difference.
As you say, you're sort of open-minded in terms of your future beyond the 28 days. Is Brighton the sort of club you could see yourself playing for? I mean, obviously dropping down from the Premier League. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people have asked me about obviously the drop down from the Premier League, but as I said, it didn't make a difference to me, because end of the day, playing football, and as for Brighton, it's definitely a team on the up. They're going in the right direction, and as I said, they play good football. The facilities they've got to be probably the best in the Championship, of a Premiership standard. So yeah, it's definitely a club going forward, and who knows.
And just finally, how much do you feel that you have a point to prove? Like I say, you've been left out at Villa, hence why you've come here. How much do you feel that you need to sort of prove yourself?
I don't think it's about proving a point, to be fair, because as I said, I've played the game for a long time now, so I'm nearly 31 now, so to start proving more points again now it seems a bit crazy. But for me, it's just about playing football again, scoring goals and doing what I do best, really.
Thank you.
Darren, obviously you've dropped down the division to come to play for Brighton. What sort of test are you expecting from the Championship while you're here?
Don't quite know. As you said, I've not played in the Championship for a long while now. I mean, I started off in the Championship with Ipswich, so I know the game's definitely changed a lot since then. But so obviously, I know it's more physical. But as I said, the standard of football in the Championship is getting better. I mean, anyone who watches games on TV knows that it's not just long balls and kicking lumps out of each other. Teams do get the ball down and play football, and Brighton definitely fall into that category.
Obviously, former side Fulham on Saturday came down from Premier League last season. Were you surprised to see how much they've sort of struggled to cope at this level at this point?
I have, to be fair, struggled. It is hard to see why, but then also they've let a lot of big characters go that they could have kept hold of. I mean, they let their captain, Breda Hangeland, go, who was there for, I think it was nearly 10 years, and he was their main figure. And they let all these other guys go, and it was always going to be a struggle. It's not that easy, but I said they seem to have found their feet now and finding a bit of form. So it'll be a difficult game, but hopefully we can get the win.
As you say, there's a change in management recently. Results picked up, so they're still always going to be a tough test because of who they are.
Yeah, massive. I mean, Fulham have a big reputation. They've been a Premier League side for years, so I said it's going to be a difficult game. But if Brighton play the way they can play, then there's no reason why they can't beat them.